Can you talk about, obviously most of IU, your time was playing football, but you did walk on briefly to the basketball team. Can you talk about your experience during your time at IU?
Like on the basketball court?
Or football, just your experience as a student there?
I had a good experience as a student. Playing for Tom Crean. The fans are great. I didn't have the best ending, because I broke my leg and dislocated my ankle my junior year. But all in all, I mean, it was a good experience.
And then can you talk about football? You actually had you did relatively well. You caught a few touchdowns. I saw your stats. You actually did better in football there than in basketball. Can you talk about
our Coach Crean wanted me to continue playing, but I played my freshman year. I played football and basketball. Then my sophomore year, I had the 2 concussions during my sophomore year, so I wasn't healthy to play basketball the following year. And then the next year after that, I broke my leg and dislocated my ankle in the first game. So I wasn't really able to do too much, but I made the best out of the short time that I did have on the field and on the court. So.
Perfect. And let's fast forward now to modern times, or I should say today, because you played at IU a few years ago. Well, what are you up to now in this day and age? I mean, what are you?
So after IU, I graduated. I went to New York Institute of Technology, and I got my master's in computer science. And I played there for a semester because I had some eligibility left. And then I actually got more eligibility back because of my injuries. And they cut the whole sports program a week before classes started this past year. So that was pretty rough. But I've been playing with the Harlem Globetrotters right now, and I've just been touring around.
Cool.
With them.
What's that like, playing with the Harlem Globetrotters?
It's really cool. I actually play like on the Washington General side, if you're familiar.
Oh yeah. I saw them many times when I was a kid. So.
Yeah. I actually went to a G League tryout for the Long Island Nets, and there was a scout there that liked me. I was actually trying to play in Israel because obviously I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
But I've been waiting for about 2 years now for my citizenship, and I really don't know what's going on or what's taking so long. But I actually came out here. I went to the tryout in October. Nothing happened to that. I just made connections. Then I came here in December, work out with some teams and try to make some connections to get my passport put through. Every team that I worked out for wanted to sign me. I ended up signing with Maccabiah Games as a practice player because they said they had connections and I couldn't play yet because of the passport. Yeah. And after a month and a half, they didn't have the right connections. So they let me go, and that's a month later I started traveling with the Harlem Globetrotters since February. And we've traveled around, like I've been to plenty of different states on the East Coast, and I went to France and Spain most recently. And in August I'm going to South America. We're going to Chile,
with
Argentina.
The Generals.
Yeah, Colombia, Uruguay.
Oh, nice. So It sounds like you've had a little bit of bumps along the way. Has that made you stronger to have to fight through all the injuries in college and then having to sort out, with the Generals?
Yeah, definitely, because from college, that was the hardest point for me, when I broke my ankle, but I had to fight through that, and now I just kind of roll with the punches. I'm just kind of used to it.
And I'll let you go this quickly. What's it like playing in the Maccabiah Games and representing the U.S.?
It's amazing, just wearing USA across your chest. It's always great to represent your country. Obviously, being a Jew, being around other Jews is phenomenal. I've never been around this many Jews in my life, especially athletes.
Yeah.
But it's kind of disappointing at the same time, just because I've been waiting so long for my citizenship to get pushed through, and it seems just like I can't catch a break, honestly.